Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode corporate filings. Today we're diving into Roivant Science's latest 8K report, and let me tell you, there's a change in the accounting department. Hopefully this change adds up, or things might not balance out. We'll break down who's in, who's out, and what it all means for this company. This report is called an 8K, and it's basically a company's way of telling the Securities and Exchange Commission, the government agency that watches over companies, about important events that investors should know about. This particular one is about a change in leadership. This report is dated February 19th, 2025, meaning that's when the event happened that they're telling us about. The company we're looking at is Roivant Sciences Limited. They are a company in the drug business. Here's the main news. Raki Kumar, who was the principal accounting officer, like the head of accounting, is leaving the company effective February 20th, 2025. She was also the chief accounting officer of Roivant Sciences Inc., which is a part of the company. The company thanked her for her service, so it sounds like she left on good terms. Now, who's taking over? Jennifer Humes is stepping in as the new Principal Accounting Officer for Roivant Sciences Limited and Chief Accounting Officer for Roivant Sciences Inc. So what's Jennifer Humes' background? Before joining Roivant, she was a managing director at JPMorgan Chase, a very big bank. She worked there for many years, leading a team of controllers that looked after the bank's investment banking businesses around the world. She also worked at Citigroup and Deloitte and started her career at PricewaterhouseCoopers, all very well-known companies. She has a degree in accounting and is a certified public accountant, meaning she passed a test to be a professional accountant. To get her to join, the company made her an offer. Let's look at the important parts. First, she'll get a base salary of $380,000 per year. Second, she gets a $261,500 sign-on bonus, basically extra money for joining the company. But she has to pay it back if she leaves within 2 years. She also has a chance to get a bonus each year. The target bonus is $190,000, but she might get more or less depending on how well she and the company perform. On top of the salary and bonus, she's getting stock in the company. She's getting restricted stock units or RSUs. These are like promises to give her shares of stock in the future as long as she stays with the company. The ISUs are worth about $1,200,000 on the day they are given to her. She's also getting options to buy the company's stock. These options let her buy shares at a set price. If the stock price goes up, she can buy the shares at the lower price and make a profit. These options are worth about $800,000. The RSUs and options don't all come at once. They vest, meaning she gets them over time. 25% of the RSUs will vest 1 year after she starts, and then the rest will vest in smaller parts every 3 months after that. The options vest 25% after 1 year, and then the rest in smaller parts every month after that. She only gets the stock and options if she stays with the company during that time. The company also said that there are no family connections between Miss Humes and anyone else at the company, and there are no weird deals between her and the company that might cause a conflict of interest. This is important to make sure everything is fair and above board. Now, let's step back and look at what this all means. Roivant is undergoing a leadership transition in its accounting department. The departure of an existing executive along with the new hire might signal strategic shifts within the company. The new principal accounting officer's compensation package is pretty sizable, suggesting the company values this role highly. It incentivizes long-term commitment through the vesting schedules of stock and options. From an investor's perspective, these kinds of leadership changes are always something to watch closely. Was the previous executive pushed out? Did they leave on their own? What changes will the new executive bring? Roivant Sciences appears to be making a significant investment in its accounting leadership. Jennifer Humes brings a wealth of experience from major financial institutions. This could signal a desire to strengthen financial controls or prepare for future growth. However, the company now has to absorb costs of onboarding Miss Humes with the sign-on bonus and equity grants, and they have to make sure that the transition of power goes smoothly. While I can't give specific financial advice, here's a general idea of how investors might approach Roivant Sciences. Biotech companies can be hard to value because much of their success depends on their drug pipeline. If Roivant has promising drugs in development, and if they can manage this leadership transition smoothly, their future is bright. Conversely, setbacks in drug development or instability in leadership could negatively impact the stock. Based on current information and the trends of the business, I'd lean towards a neutral to slightly bullish outlook for Roivant Sciences. The addition of experienced financial leadership is a positive sign, but as with any biotech company, there are inherent risks. If forced to pick a price, I'd say the stock has the potential to trade in the $11.14 range in the near term, but I'd keep an eye on those financials. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, like, and comment below. We'll keep decoding corporate filings to help you make informed decisions.